Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my home stable tour. So as you can see, right now I am in Moorland because that's where my home stable is. And in my last video, I mentioned that I really don't ever plan on moving home stables. I like it here. I just think it just reminds me of home. And, you know, the very beginnings of playing Star Stable. Alright, so we're going to go through several things in my home stable. First of all, we're going to put Love Song away here. And we're going to go into, I guess you can call this an office space. I'm not really sure what to call it. And we're going to look at my hair and makeup. Now, this is what I look like. This is just my starter look, basically. And I don't have any makeup. I just have the basic look here. And in terms of hairstyles, I do have these two hairstyles, the JoJo Siwon ones, because a friend dared me to buy these one time, but I never wear these. And I bought the black one because I have black hair, but I never wear it. I just go with this, basically. And then we're going to move into my closet here, and I'm going to go into my organization of my closet here. So if we compare how my inventory looks compared to my clothes, I'm actually going to go to a different tab so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. As you can see here, I have it lined up from top to bottom. So I have head, body, gloves, legs, and feet. But here I have it going sideways, so I am going to change it around my closet so that it reflects what my inventory looks like. But as you can see, for my clothes, I organize everything by color. So I start off here with pink, moving on to red. And as I keep going through these tabs, you'll notice I don't have a lot of clothes, to be honest. I have pretty much all of the head wreaths from the Midsummer Festival, but most of my clothes are basically from quest rewards or from sometimes buying things to mostly in the Moorland bonus shop as well. So those are some places where I get my clothes. And moving on to the black here, I have most of my items are black and white, it seems like, which is very interesting. And as you can see, the rest of these tabs here are just going to be blank. So in terms of the horse gear, my tack is basically arranged in the same way. The only difference is head bows and tail bows. So basically, I put them in the same row as the bridle because obviously you can't put on a head bow without a bridle. So again, organize things by color. I literally don't have any orange things. And as you can see, I have all the head wreaths from the Midsummer Festival for my horse. Yeah, as we go through here, I don't have a lot of tack either. Now in my final two tabs, I have all of my championship ribbons. So these are all extra ribbons from various championships. And then in my last tab here, I have a collection of ribbons that I've collected from all the championships. I want to collect at least one of each first, second, and third place ribbons from every championship. I do have some gaps here, as you can see. I am missing second place from the Valedale Championship, and I have third place here for the Pony Championship, but I need second and first place. In terms of pets, I do have this, which I think was a quest reward or something like that, but I don't actually remember. And then these two cats, these were just another dare that the same friend who dared me to buy the JoJo Siwa hair, I also bought these cats. And all of my rest of my tabs are empty. I am not super interested in these Star Stable pets, but there are some of them that I do want, and they will be stored here at some point, I guess. In terms of my items, these are just random quest rewards things. So up here is my row of food. Down here are the different powders that you can use on your starter horse. And these are some documents. This was from pretty much the very beginnings of Star Stable. You get all these sorts of documents. And then finally, we have some quest items down here that came from various different quests that I just keep here for sort of the nostalgic memories. And then on the second page here, I do have the furniture that was rewarded to us, and I'm hoping that eventually Star Stable will give us some sort of housing options so that we can actually use these furniture. So that is going to be it for the closet. Now, the most fun part that you guys are probably looking for is the horses. So we're actually gonna go here first. This is Dashbeam, and I'm gonna take care of Dashbeam while I tell you more about him. And we can't care for a horse if we don't have any food. Yes, by the way, I do manually care for my horses because I don't have that many so far. I honestly don't mind caring for my horses. I think it's something of a habit that I like to do. The very first thing I do when I start playing is take care of my horses. And I have this little rule for myself that I cannot leave my home stable and do anything else before I care for my horses, unless I'm late for some sort of club event. But I have this rule for myself that I must care for my horses. Now, getting onto Dashbeam here. Dashbeam, of course, is my starter horse, and I sort of don't like his design anymore, the way I customized him. I'm kind of not a fan. I don't know if I want to change him. I kind of want to change him to an all-white horse, and I use Dashbeam as my racing horse. This is all my racing tech, and it's ugly as heck, but I do eventually want to get a nice matching racing outfit. So I use him for my racing in championships because I don't know, I just feel like he's the fastest in terms of like actual running speed. I don't know about his jumping speed. I think his jumping is like pretty slow compared to like my Andalusian, but in terms of his running speed, he looks pretty fast. He feels fast. And then the first horse that I ever bought was Moonbeam. Moonbeam is absolutely beautiful. I love Palomino horses. One of the goals that I have in this game is to collect Palomino horses, like all of them basically. And as you can see, look at his beautiful face. I just love him. So Moonbeam is actually named after a horse character in a children's book that is called Touch the Moon by Marion Dane Bauer. I'm going to put a picture of the cover of the book on the screen right now. But I really enjoyed reading this book when I was younger. The word Seeker wasn't available in Star Stable, so I went with Moonbeam, and yeah, I just love this horse. He is so pretty. Now, Potato Chip, I actually named after a Violet Flower Garden video because she was buying one of the American Quarter Horses, the first set that came out, and I think she was with Madison Dark Knight, and they were trying to figure out names for their horses, and they were going through the list, and they saw Potato Chip, and I just thought Potato Chip was an adorable name for this cute Palomino horse. Potato Chip is my Western horse. I absolutely love this horse. I just love the way he moves, the way he has so much detail on his face and his muscles. The way he walks is absolutely beautiful. And honestly, this is one of the best horses in Star Stable, in my complete opinion. I really love the American Quarter Horse updates. They just look fabulous. And then, as you know from my very first video, this is Love Song. Love Song is a female horse, and I named her after a Taylor Swift song. I named her after Love Story, and of course they didn't have Story in the game, but I went with Love Song because I think that as a Star Stable name is a really pretty name. I love the running braid on this horse. The mane style is honestly amazing. And I was mentioning how in my first video that I really liked the Lusitano horses, but I think the Lusitanos and the Andalusians are tied, in my opinion, for being the most beautiful Spanish horses in the game. And Love Song is my dressage horse. Now, I do use Moonbeam for dressage, but I really like the Spanish walk on the Andalusians, and I also like the way that they trot. And then my most recent purchase is Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean I got, of course, from the Jorvik Stables open house. I've had my eye on this horse for a really long time. I think the flea-bitten pattern is really nice, and of course the Lusitano model is amazing as well. On this horse, I want to get the braids for the mane. I do like the mane animation as the horse gallops. I just don't really like it when it's down like this and when the horse is stationary. So I do want to get the braids for this particular horse. This horse I guess I do plan to use this horse for dressage at some point, because as much as I love Moonbeam, I think this horse looks a little more professional for the dressage arena. And then the last horse. This horse I kind of regret buying. This is the Jorvik pony, and this is Blue Velvet. One thing that I like about the Jorvik ponies is their jumps, because they can jump really sharply and turn at the same time, which is really nice. The reason I don't really like Blue Velvet is because of their trot and just the way that they're built. They look like really chunky in the back, in my opinion. Like, look at this. This is the reason why. So I really don't ride Blue Velvet, like, at all. And I use Blue Velvet for the pony champs, obviously, but then that's kind of it. So I sort of don't like the Jorvik ponies, but yet I have one. Another reason why I have Blue Velvet is because I was annoyed at looking at the quest to complete— wait a minute. Did you guys see that? The mane in his face is like Here, put your head up. Okay, his forelock was glitching and it was like cutting into his face. Yeah, do you see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So anyway, as I was saying about Blue Velvet, the reason I bought him is because I was annoyed at looking at the quest to complete the race, the pony race basically in Moorland. I was just really annoyed at looking at that, and so I was like, alright, I have some money, I will buy Blue Velvet, and I will complete the race, get the XP, get the points, and train up the horse. Okay, I don't know why I got on this horse. I didn't mean to get on this horse. I meant to get on Vanilla Bean. Now I know some people like to nickname their horses. I don't have any nicknames for my horses. I do have a list of horse names and potential like nicknames for them, but like so far the 6 horses that I have, I don't have any nicknames for them. Alrighty everybody, that is going to do it for today's video. In my next video, I am going to be actually spending the star coins that you saw in my inventory, and I'm going to be doing a shopping spree. I am going to be buying a few new outfits, and I'm going to be showing you a resource that I really enjoy using for finding items in Star Stable. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!